Republican states like Kentucky, poorest in the land, top 3 poorest in the land. But Republican-run states like Alabama, Republican-run states like Mississippi, 3 of the poorest states in the United States of America. Nobody talks about that. See, this is why we have no permanent allies. We only have permanent issues. We don't have, I'm going to say it again, no permanent allies, permanent issues. Now, when you're dealing with this kind of situation, this is why your rights will be stripped. Because Roe versus Wade is going to be stripped away. Gay marriage is going to be stripped away. Some of my brothers in here listen, brothers and sisters listen to this. Man, I'm sick of that gay shit anyway, man. Fuck that. That ain't got nothing to do with me. This is something that may kick one of his justices in his ass. Because guess what? If it's illegal to marry who you want, gay, straight, then at what point do they say white people can't marry black people? Clarence Thomas, you might be next, bruh. But you're going with the party who claim they got your back. A lot of people have ganged up and slapped around the homie Ice Cube. Well, Mr. Ice Cube. He's not the homie no more. I wasn't gonna take a side. I was gonna be neutral. But I'm Ice Cube on some sucker shit to me. How about that? I'm gonna go ahead and jump out there. Yeah, I ain't never been the dude who need a whole lot of people to like me. No way. If you disagree, that's cool. I still got love for you. But to me, Ice Cube is on some sucker shit. And if you don't agree with me, Brian D. Williams on Facebook. I said on HBO. Brian D. Williams on Facebook. And I send you the clip of the boy making a goddamn fool of himself. Now, see, he want to ride up under the index of, and you got to talk to both sides. You know, you just can't talk to one side. You're right, bro. Again, that's why I keep making the statement. You have no permanent allies. You just have permanent issues. You should be able to talk to the other side, left and right, up and down. You know, you should be able to talk to whoever you want to talk to. But when you are talking to a known narcissist, that's a medical term. Look it up. If you're talking to a known pathological liar, if you're talking to a known bigot, what do you hope to obtain, Mr. Jackson? Because me personally, I'm going to say it right here, man. I wouldn't put another dime in Ice Cube pocket if he did the HRap B story, if he did the Brian D. Williams story, if he funded it. If Ice Cube come out with a podcast network and say, Rap, we'll give you such and such, and it's more money than I ever expected, I'm not taking it because I don't want to deal with the sucker. See, y'all can, oh man, Q, see, y'all, what, Steve Harvey, who I'm not a fan of. I used to, up until a couple of days ago, I was a fan of Ice Cube. A big time fan of Ice Cube. Steve Harvey, who I'm not a fan of. Steve Harvey might be doing sucker stuff behind the scenes. I think he's a despicable human being. But you know what? He does a mentoring program for the young brothers. He take them down there to his home in Texas and do a whole lot of stuff in the community. He do a lot of stuff. I don't like him. I'm not a fan at all. But shout out to Steve Harvey for doing what he could when he could. You see what I'm saying? Big ups to him. I can't be mad at the man. I think he a sucker, but he do some good stuff. But y'all cancel Steve Harvey. Man, look at him. He's a clown. Kanye. He's a clown. It goes without saying. The man walks around with a big nose and red shoes. He might just be a clown. But y'all cancel them immediately. Jim Brown. Oh, I can't believe he went out. We kicked him. But Ice Cube, he did the same thing. And then when the brother Roland Martin tried to talk to him like an adult, he tried to turn it into a barbershop conversation. Hey, what do you say, Ice Cube, when people say, where were you all this time? Do y'all know the dude who wrote, I never had dinner with the president? I never had dinner with the president. Y'all know no Vaseline. You know the dude who wrote, I want to kill Sam because he ain't my fucking uncle. Literally said on the Roland Martin show, well, I didn't know that all this was going on because I was being a rapper and an entertainer. So And when after George Floyd got killed, I stepped up and did what I had to do. Ice Cube, do you want me to believe that? Also, Ice Cube, you didn't know what was going on. So when you didn't know what was going on, I'm assuming when you wrote that movie Friday and all that money started flowing in your pocket, you thought the money that didn't get in your pocket started trickling down to the rest of us. And now we're no longer living in abject. Some of us are no longer living in abject poverty, and we've just been kicking it all these years. Is that what you think about the situation, Ice Cube? But again, Roland Martin started trying to talk to this brother about things that are going on, and he could continue to meet him with Alice. And I didn't like that. I didn't see the one with Cuomo. My man, RC, said he embarrassed himself in both interviews. He's talking about the Chris Cuomo interview last night and the Roland Martin interview. And this dude is a millionaire, and he's trying to act like he's doing something, and he's on some revolutionary stuff, and he's not, man. And this is why civics are important. Because when you got some dude, some rapper, to quote Sean Price, I'm lying just like the rest of these dumbass rappers. Ice Cube must have known who he was talking about. Rest in peace, Sean Price. Because this is the dude who sat on TV and said he didn't know all this was going on. Really? Ice Cube, man. But this is why we must get into civics. This is why we must get into history. This is why we must do what we have to do to take care of each other. Because, for one, let's stop listening to dudes who could dance, rap, sing, versus people like Sister Karen Hunter, Brother Roland Martin, Brother Dr. Greg Cobb, and other people out here who've been Joe Madison, people who've been putting in the work for 20 plus years, doing the damn thing, nose to the grindstone, and know all the ins and outs of what's going on. Or how about this? How about, hold, wait a minute. How about this? We step out on the land, Dr. Harry Elvis, exactly. How about we step out on the land and read a book? Look into some stuff. Send somebody to the HRap show. Listen to HRap show. Let them point you in the right direction. Because what I try to do is put down breadcrumbs, send you down a rabbit hole. Hopefully I'm doing that. And then you look and go down that rabbit hole. Oh, God, yeah, I didn't know. Instead of listening to a Puff Daddy talking about he will start his own political party, which is moronic at its lowest level. He started off at the bottom. He's a moron. And then when we delve into it, he gets dumb and dumb. Mind you, remember Rock the Vote, Vote or Die? Puff wasn't even registered to vote. But that's what I'm talking about. Now, Puff talking about starting his own political party. In theory, that makes a whole lot of sense. Oh man, y'all not doing what we're supposed to do, blah, 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 blah. Well, here's something that's going to really bother you. I'm listening to John Leguizamo last night. John Leguizamo is talking about Latinx people. Because they call Latinx, they're not Latinos, they Latinx. But guess what he did? He included Mexicans, Central American, South American, and Caribbean Latino people. But we sitting around here talking about, man, screw the Africans. Screw the Jamaicans. Man, it's the brothers right here. We worried about ADOS, American descendants of slaves. Slaves are not people. American descendants are people who were captured and forced into slavery. How about that, ADOS? Allow me to digress. But we worried about everybody else linking up. You linking up on the premise of a language, and we're not even linking up on the premise of what we look like. Back to Puff Daddy. You want to start your own political party, Puff? Ingenious. What a new idea. Not. Puff, I'm going to need you to hurry up and sit your ass down. Sit your ass down. Please do that, man. Because starting up your own political party, you are simply wrong. You're wrong. Stupid. The reason I'm calling him wrong and stupid is because it takes millions upon millions of dollars, which he's not going to throw up on his own, to create your own political party. What you do is you create something like the Tea Party and you infiltrate the party. in which you get people like RC. You get people like Ready for Life. You get people like Just Joe. You get people like Rhonda. And you put them strategically in seats in the United States federal government. And then you flood a specific party with your people. And then you get those people to vote in your direction. But seeing how, obviously, how they weren't teaching civics, they was teaching dancing, and he got an A in that class, he don't know this. Take that, my friend. But, again, we listening to people who dance and rap and not people who've been in this for the longest. It's a reason why they don't ask J-Lo what she doing in regards to the election. It's the reason that they don't ask whoever the most popular stripper is in another community. Have you ever seen them ask Mel Gibson anything? Have you ever seen them ask anybody from another culture that's an entertainer? When people talk about politics from the other side of the world, from the dark side, I would say, they go get Lindsey Graham, they go get Chris Cuomo, they go get Rachel Maddow. They don't go get rappers. They get people who have immersed their lives into this for several decades and who can speak fluently about political power, access to power, and what you need to do with that power. Oh yeah. Yes, indeed. Mel Gibson. But that's why I picked Mel Gibson, because he's an abject racist and an anti-Semite, but he keep making movies. Damn, but Nick Cannon got fired. That's a whole nother show. But this is what I'm saying, man. Stop listening to rappers, man. Karen Hunter, Clay Kane, Joe Madison, Laura Coates. If you want to look up my girl, Laree Favors, Afro State of Mind, on Twitter. These people, she is the president of the Office of Law and Justice in Brooklyn, New York. These people were in the streets doing the work. Tamika Mallory. These people are out here doing the work, dedicating their lives to this, and we got dumbass rappers. We listening to dumbass rappers. My man, Ready for Life, to say HRap, we can't control who the mainstream media chooses to speak to. It's sad but true. You are 1000% correct. Shout out to Ready for Life. You are not incorrect. HRap is totally in agreement. But here's the thing, Ray. We can't choose who we listen to. Because when they put that snack tooth drunk dude on TV, we go, God damn, and turn the channel. We need to do that same thing when they put one of these dumbass rappers on TV. That's all I'm saying, Ray. We have total control of what we listen to. See, what I'm trying to do here, Raider, and the rest of the people who support me, shout out to the people who support me. I really appreciate it. Because y'all not listeners, y'all not followers, y'all supporters. Y'all support them. But what we can do is create a safe space for us to commiserate and put ourselves in the best possible situation. We must create that safe space. It used to be church years ago. We would go to church, the pastor would drop some gems on us, and then we'd talk about how to rid our community of the scourge that is racism, discrimination, and bias. That's what we used to do. Now it's online. You come to HRap show and we can have a conversation when his phone lines is working. You call in, we can have a conversation about it. But we've gotten far away from that. We have to talk to Raider for Life kids. We got to talk to RC kids. We got to talk to Rhonda kids. We got to talk to everybody face to face. We cannot be talking to these people who believe in nonsense. Jesse Ventura and Arnold Schwarzenegger were the governors of the state of Minnesota, the governors, and they were entertainment. You are 100% correct. The country is 240